Once upon a time, we had the power and intelligence to build structures in line with the wisdom of the universe, in places that exuded the highest energy and frequency, beneficial to all living beings. We all know these sacred sites: Egyptian pyramids, Stonehenge, Machu Picchu, Chichen Itza, and many, many more. All these places and many old temples and churches were built in power centers, in harmony with Earth, her energy, ley lines, and the stellar power constellations. Structures were built to warrant perfect harmony, energy, and life force, and with a wisdom and insight that we no longer possess. Where did that knowledge go? How did we get from Giza to Petronas, from Machu Picchu to the beheaded Appalachians in Virginia? How did we transpire from infinite vision to texting, or from planting our own foods to eating GMO? How come humans had to fall this far down the spirit ladder? Is it evolution, a natural process, or is it merely our collective stupidity that drove us over the edge? What are the reasons for the fall of the human? A long time ago, the nature powers we all possess were deemed evil. Natural wisdom, as that exercised by pagans, tribes, shamans, Native Americans, Egyptians, Mayans, appeared to be a threat, and people practicing such needed to be re-educated or eliminated. And we did a great job, too. We managed to eradicate just about 99% of all tribes on this planet in record time, in the name of religion, science, land grabbing, and progress. We burned witches at the stake and eliminated or ostracized anyone who did not fit or comply with the laws instituted by the church and system. Science and religion demonized nature, witches, heathens, the use of ancient rituals, symbols, and anything outside monotheism or scientific fact. The one God system was forced on the entire world, and the connection to nature and its powers severed. Rituals, symbols, alchemy, talismans, magic, wonder, miracles became forbidden territory for the peasants. Anyone who resisted blind subscription to the major churches got persecuted or killed. Everyone had to be the same, think the same, believe the same. Christians, for one, needed to believe in a religion that was concocted by Constantine, a Roman emperor who ruled around 300 AD. Constantine wanted to create a church that appealed to the masses and blended ancient pagan knowledge with Christianity, merged pagan and Christian saints and holidays, and served it to the people. The global rollout was rather successful, as we know. While the original idea of Christianity certainly is not bad, what the church turned it into has little to do with being and doing good. I mean, how many people died in the name of the cross? How many people died because they thought and believed differently than the grand church? How many people died for having supposed spirit powers? How many cats got slaughtered along with women? It was utter insanity. The almost biggest crime that religion committed, however, was the prohibition of the unfiltered, uncensored connection to the universe, nature, and to all there is. They insourced nature worship, rituals, and meditation, and moved it from the woods to the insides of a church. The right brain was no longer useful, as the left brain got conditioned into believing the given scripts. I'm not saying religion is bad. Silence, prayer, rituals, community, visualization are good things, no matter where and how they're done. It's the glue of life. And because of this, we certainly have enlightened Christians, totally in tune with the divine matrix. It's the controlling aspects of churches and government that hampered the development of human consciousness. creativity, consciousness, the direct connection had to step aside to make room for the ego-centered, rational, logical, analytical mind that deemed nature and the planet the enemy instead of a living being. This represents the fall of the complete human, the severing of the connection to the divine matrix, the divorce from what gave us life. We had to surrender the magic, the otherworldly phenomenon, the ability to be guided by the universe to a predefined screenplay. Nevertheless, the rigid structures, scripts, and stories never have been the do-all, end-all for the inquisitive, contemplative mind. Quite the opposite, actually. The concept reads like a mere fairy tale that can never make up for what it is lacking, the mystical connection to the language of the universe. We lost the God within and instead accepted a God without, and the theory that we're not good enough, we're sinners who need a system to tightly manage us. In essence, we surrendered our spirit to someone who supposedly knows better, and we blindly succumbed to their commands. Ask yourself, how much of your truth is really your truth, and not adopted truth from some questionable source? Carl Jung said that we will eventually, or are already, move to the contemporary man, a being that is lifting the veil to the right brain, the heart, and will understand both worlds, east, west, left, right, consciousness and logic, magic and math, heart and mind, intuition and logic. It's the indigo, the crystal beings who are wired like this already. Indigos are all around us. It's not only the last generation. The contemporary man is the complete human.